Tim. Today I'm going to show you guys the difference between the fishing bells. This is a copper bell with some type of I guess aluminum type of a clothespin with a spring in the middle. The worst thing about these bells here is you can't cast or retrieve with vigor with these bells here. You know, you put it onto your rod, that's all you get. When the fish strikes, your bell rings. But another one of the bad things about this, I guess it's called in the design, is these sharp corners, these sharp edges, and these sharp edges to cut your line. And like I said, these things here you can't cast with it. You barely can retrieve without getting hung in your line. And once you get hung in your line, most likely you're going to cut your line. I used to buy these here years ago, but you know, they sort of falling apart. That made them a little bit better, but it's not what I'm looking for. And plus, when you drop it in the water, you know that you're going to sink. This one here is I forgot who it's made by. Actually, this one just clamps onto your rod like that. You know, it twists around. It's because your rod gets smaller as it goes to the forward. But you can cast with this in here just a little, couple of times, but you're going to eventually get tangled up in your line. And once you get tangled up in your line, you know, you're just going to cut your line. So, and if you drop it in the water, it's done too. And this one, it's just like it has the springs on it, and these springs will get tangled up in your line, and these springs will also come off because it's just stuck onto a plastic sleeve. And this goes into your rod like this. But I think this one is made more so for a bait caster, because on the packages the bill is upside down like this. As it is, it would be for a bait caster. But you have to tighten this plastic piece down. So I guarantee you this, I've done it several times, you're going to strip this plastic out. And then you got a strip bolt or whatever it is. Anyhow, it twists around, get tangled up in your line, so you know you can't cast like that. And then if you drop it in the water, if it comes off, you know, you gotta reach down here and get it out. And most likely at the lake or at the ocean, you're not going to get it back. This one works the same as the one I just did, except it clamps on like a clothespin. See, like a clothespin. But you know, it twists it too. There's really nothing you can do about it. You can put it anywhere you like. It's still going to twist. But yeah, see, there you go. And you can't cast with this. Once you cast with it, it's going to fly off. Guarantee you. Again, like I said, the springs are just the same as the others. You're going to get your line tangled up in the springs also. The button, if you drop it in the water, is done. And this one is the first prototype I made of a No Worries 360 Polestriker. It has no springs in it. It works off opposing magnets. So, and you put it onto your rod with Velcro right above the guide line. I think you guys have seen my previous videos, and you know, it won't come off. It works for a Polestriker and for a spinning rod. But and if you drop it in the water, of course it's going to float. So your choices. This is hopefully to be the best belt in the world. It took a long time to get this thing into the USPTO. Everything is just about completed. So if you guys are interested in a good fishing belt, check out the No Worries 360 Polestriker. And I think you'll find this to be the best belt in the world. But because none of these floats, there's no springs to get tangled up in. You can cast upside down, sideways with the device. It will not twist. It's error proof. It will not get tangled in your line. All these other ones that you see down here at the bottom of the water will get tangled in your line, except the 360. So it floats. See, it floats, folks. This stuff here, bottom of the lake. Bottom of the lake. Bottom of the lake. Can't cast with none of these. Hey, you fishermen, take care and take care of each other. Have a good day.